Hello everyone, I am Mia Danos, and today I'll be presenting to you on what a board-certified specialist in obesity and weight management is. Before we get started, I'd just like to go over our agenda for today. So today, I would like to start off with my introduction. Then we'll go into the process of how you become a board-certified obesity and weight management specialist, the study material, the meaning behind being a obesity and weight management specialist, and then an overview of everything discussed in this PowerPoint. So before we get started, a certified obesity and weight management specialist is also known as a CSOWM, is a healthcare professional who has received specialized training and a certification that helps in prevention, assessment, and treatment of obesity and weight-related conditions. They are trained to use evidence-based approaches to help individuals manage weight in a safe and effective way. So what is the importance of obesity-centered care? Obesity, there's a lot of people who are obese and who need help with weight management. So obesity is a very complex chronic disease, and it requires us to tailor our treatment per individual. We don't just focus on obesity, we focus on the whole person, what's going on with them, the physical, emotional, and social factors contributing to obesity. We also dare to promote evidence-based approaches for their nutrition, behavioral changes, and lifestyle support. Obesity-related conditions that we know of are diabetes, heart disease, and they also have other health concerns. Obesity is a comorbidity for these diseases. So, the process. So in order to become a board-certified obesity and weight management specialist, you have to meet eligibility requirements. You have to complete required experience and preparation. You have to pass the exam and maintain continuing education throughout your career. So how to meet eligibility. So what do we have to check off? For us, we have to become registered dietitians. You can also take the route of going through exercise physiologist, a licensed clinical psychologist, a licensed social worker, a licensed pharmacist, and a licensed physical therapist, a PAC, and an APRN. Those are other ways you don't just have to be a registered dietitian to become a board-certified obesity and weight management specialist. There's other routes you can take. So you have to also have been 2 years in the field in order to take the test. And you have to have a documentation of 2,000 hours related to obesity and weight management on top of already having 2 years in your field. So if you're just coming out of being licensed, you have to have 2 years under your belt after that. Next. Okay, so what is exam preparation? So things that you're gonna go over to help prepare you for your exam is obesity assessment and treatment information, nutrition therapies, behavior changes strategies, physical activity, medical and surgical weight management approaches, obesity assessment and treatment, nutrition therapy, which is put twice, I just realized that, behavioral changes and strategies, physical activity, and medical and surgical weight management approaches. Honestly, this is just repeated, so don't X out the last 6. It's the same thing twice. So I had got this outline for the CSOWN examination content outline. So this is from the Academy of Nutrition of Dietetics. Basically gives you a rundown of what you need to study. So you have your assessment portion. Underneath your assessment, that includes screening and assessment, health history, psychosocial factors. We have interventions. Underneath that, you're going to do nutrition-related interventions, exercise and physical activity interventions, behavioral health interventions, and medical, surgical, and pharmaceutical interventions. Then you have continuum of care. And in this section, you also go through interdisciplinary coordination of care, follow-up, and evaluation. This is all on the website. To want to look through it, it has like links to like certain books and stuff you can actually like help you go through the material you need to study. So the examination. So this is what a Pearson Lab Center looks like. So you're gonna go to the center and you're gonna go through security. They're gonna check your glasses. They're gonna do everything they need to do to make sure you have no phones. You have to make sure you have an ID, a identification card. You're gonna take a test. So applying for a test, your test is gonna be $350, and you have to have the money when you apply on a CDR website. You can't pay for it. You have to pay for it. You can't like wait to pay for it the day of the test. You have to pay for it, and then you're able to apply for the test. The test itself is 150 multiple choice questions. 25 of those questions are tester questions, meaning they have no weight towards your grade, and 125 of those are scored questions. So you can go through this test and you can answer 145 questions. You can, like, it all depends. You have 3 hours to complete it, but you do have a 20-minute introduction video to show you how the exam works. You have 20 minutes to complete that, and then after 20 minutes, your 3 hours starts. Well, whenever you start your test, your 3 hours starts. Moving on from that, what else would I like to mention on this topic? Oh, this test itself, there's no back tracing, so everything is like you answer, you go forward, you can't go back to change your answer. Whatever you pick, that's what you pick. So hopefully that helps. So my overview. This certification helps healthcare professionals provide higher quality specialized care for individuals with obesity and who need help managing their weight. It's important for you to take away that obesity is a complex chronic disease that requires individualized care. Professionals must meet eligibility requirements before taking a certification exam. So remember, you have to have been 2 years in your field. You have to have that license. For us, that'll be being a licensed registered dietitian. And yeah, the exam is 150 questions and it's 3 hours long. Certification requires continuing education to maintain current knowledge and skills in obesity and weight management care. So remember, if you get this certification, you have to do your CPUs. If you do not do your CPUs, you can lose your certification, or to get it back, you're going to have to retake this whole entire test. So it's very important for you to do your continuing educations. So I only have 2 references for my PowerPoint, which is the CDR website, and basically the Pearson picture. I got that from the actual Pearson website because your test is going to be in a Pearson lab. So hopefully this helps you know what a board certified specialist in obesity and weight management is. And thank y'all for your time. If y'all have any questions, just comment or let me know what y'all liked about learning about obesity and weight management specialists.